and then come back and finish packing. We're not going to get to bed till like 10 or 11.
Before you go home, you're going to go pick her.
Because I don't want her car to have to stay at my house. Because I have roommates who would rather use the garage and not have cars parked everywhere.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Fans, welcome to East Noble High School. We appreciate you joining our stream, whether you're streaming us on IHSAA TV or SummitCitySports.com. We appreciate your support of IHSAA athletics, high school sports, and we're thrilled. Lindley Kistler, our videographer extraordinaire, and I'm Andrew Wiss on the call as we just wrapped up Game 1 in which the Carroll Chargers advanced by beating the Northside Legends. That final score 75-70. And Carroll will be playing one of the teams in tomorrow night's championship game here, 7:30 p.m. at East Noble High School. Let's decide in about 6 minutes. We'll start that decision-making process as to who will join them, the Snider Panthers or the host school, the Knights of East Noble. As you watch the Panthers warm up a little bit on the other end. Reminder, let's talk about, well, first let's talk about the home school, who in this game is the visiting team. They'll be wearing their away blue in this one, will the Knights of East Noble. And remember, they drew the bye for this one, so have not played yet here in sectional play. The Panthers, obviously, we were here Tuesday night for that triple overtime victory. I don't know if anybody in the state played more minutes Tuesday night than the Panthers. It took them 44 minutes to decide who would play in this one, as they were able, in amazing fashion, to overcome the DeKalb Barons. And obviously we're here, and so are the Panthers. And so let's talk first again about East Noble. 8-14 on the season were the Knights under head coach Ryan Eakins in his fifth season. 0-7 in NE8 conference play were the Knights. And then as we focus on really the end of their season and this one, these two teams did actually square off in the first game of the regular season way back. I think it was December 1st. That was a game in which the Panthers defeated the Knights 66-46, but that seems like ages ago. Back on December 1st, as we're now here in March 5th for this one. And again, actually losers of 8 of their last 9, it looks like, are the Knights in the regular season, but everybody's 0-0. Everybody except Snider, who's 1-0 in sectional play, because again they defeated the Barons Tuesday. So now Snider 12-10, also under head coach Jeremy Rouse, who's also, that's what I meant to say, also in his 5th season as the head coach of the Panthers, doing a fantastic job as Coach Roush. And really, if we go back to their last regular season game and the game Tuesday, they have played some contests. 98-96, they defeated Marion in their final regular season contest. The highest scoring game maybe in the state of any two teams, of any contest. And then turned around, played Tuesday, 44 minutes. We mentioned that, a triple overtime thriller, as they scored the only 5 points in that third overtime and defeated the Barons 66-61. A game for the ages. Then we were here calling that Tuesday. And who shined in that one? A bunch of Panthers. Jade Moore hit maybe the biggest bucket of his life, that triple in late in the second overtime with maybe 4 ticks to play. That was a pass he caught at his ankles, brought it up and knocked it down from the left wing. We're right in line with where he hit that. And then Carson Jenkins just stepped up big throughout the game, scored 29 big points in that victory, did the junior. And so they got to be excited about that one. They're excited to be alive. That's maybe the message Coach Roush has given his group is, hey, we should just be thrilled to be here. Let's go out in attack mode, have fun, and continue to advance our season and get another crack at conference opponent Carroll, who again will be playing in that championship after tonight's win. And so just a reminder, as we look at the regional pairings for these teams, obviously you got to earn the right to play in the championship, but the sectional championship, which we'll call tomorrow night, the winner of that will go down to the Logansport regional. So Snider obviously wanting to be a part of that, as are these East Noble Knights wanting to be a part of that regional down at the Berry Bowl in Logansport, where they will play the winner of the Lafayette Jeff, I believe, is who's hosting that sectional, where you got to believe Lafayette Jeff at 22-2, perhaps McCutcheon at 16-3 is going to come out of that sectional. So whoever wins that one will play the winner of this sectional in the regional, first round of the regional. Also a reminder, the Columbia City sectional champion, which you got to look at Homestead, Wayne, New Haven, Southside, those 4 teams remaining. Not sure who won, who lost yet in the semifinal action over there at Columbia City tonight. But the winner of that sectional and will play the winner of the Carmel sectional, which you got to think Carmel, perhaps Westfield. Carmel sitting at 20-2 on the season, Westfield at 17-4. The likely winners of that one. So that'll be the 4-team regional at Logansport next Saturday. About a minute away here from starting a lineup, roster introductions for East Noble, starting lineup introductions for Snider. And we turn it over to the East Noble PA. And there is your starting 5 for the Knights. Just the one senior, Braden Ball, 6'2", number 14. And then you got the 3 juniors, Foster, Klein, and the 6'9", Chris Hood. And a little sophomore, number 42, Max Bender. So there's your lineup for the Knights. For the Panthers, junior heavy, you got the senior, Jade Moore, who hit that big shot we mentioned Tuesday. And then the juniors, Brown, Harding, Jenkins and number 14, Aiden Lambert. Your starting lineup for the Panthers. Brown somehow beat the 6'9" Hood and then allowed to start going upstairs. Lambert can't arise. Tried to catch it and put it down with one hand. That might be the most impressive miss I've seen in a while. And they're looking for the big fella. Hood catches, turns, lefty, put in, and that is obviously an advantage for the Knights. In most games they play, but even maybe more so. No real post presence for the Panthers. There's your post defender stepping out and hitting the three, and maybe that's the advantage the Panthers have. Let's use perhaps our disadvantage on defense and make it an advantage on the other end. You like the coaching by Coach Roush. As Grant Brown hits a triple, corner triple to start the contest. Harding ties up the ball handler. Foster, jump ball, and it'll stay with the Knights. And so Grant Brown, they got him listed at 6'4". And he's going to guard 6'9", Chris Hood. Hood's got the height, size advantage. This is the sophomore. They get a three on the move. Good look. Couldn't get it to go. And guess who on the backside? It's Hood. Doing work in his neighborhood, dare I say. The 6'9" junior. They get that foul on number 21, Brown. He picks up first foul of the contest. And cannot connect on the free throw, and here comes Aiden Lambert. Quickly up ahead, this is Tyler Harding on the bounce. Jenkins, Harding, corner three, and the triples falling early for the Panthers. Give Jenkins the assist, Harding the triple. And a little defensive pressure here by the Panthers. The Knights reverse it quickly, look to get that lob to Hood. No backside help. As twice now they've looked over the top, found Hood. And we are 6-6. Harding another straightaway look. The Panthers have shot it 3 times, all of them from behind the arc, all of them finding the net. Ball reversal, looking for Hood. And a triple. That was the first time Hood didn't get a touch, and a rebound comes away for Snider. Jenkins drives. Harding, don't do it to him, young fella. Oh, he's allowed to miss. I thought he was going to go 3 for 3, and I might have erupted. Snider fans might have erupted. Let's hope the Snider fans brought the energy tonight. They lacked it, I thought, Tuesday in the triple overtime thriller. Patient. They find Hood in the middle. I love how he attacks without dribbling, goes and gets his own miss. And just operating in the basket area. Love that the big fella doesn't put it on the deck. Why dribble it and let those little guards come take it away? And back-to-back perimeter misses for the Panthers. Little full court man pressure. This is number 2, looking for Hood. Got him, boy, there. Oh, he couldn't get the bunny to go. Nice post entry. Coach Eakins, I like the setup. Little elbow curl. Harding going to hoist another, and he got it. And a timeout by Snider. Quick timeout after the Tyler Harding 3. Let's take another look at it. The Panthers keep it 5 wide, and they're tough to guard when they shoot it like this. Harding, that's his third. I said third triple, and we're not even 4 minutes into the game. I hit 4 threes once, but that was called my junior year. Let's show you another one. This was earlier in the game. Jenkins going to drive it, kick it. This was the second triple of the game. Snider has 12 points, 4 of them. All 4 of those shots coming from behind the arc. They're on pace to score all of their points from the three-point line. I don't think it'll keep up the pace. It would be some sort of record. And a steal. This is where Snider can really take it coast to coast, but Moore loses it in transition. Kind of just lost the handle. So give Keegan Foster the steal. And this is number 12 looking on the baseline back door. Boy, they had it, but Jenkins was pressuring the passer. And here it is, the big fella again. That time he dribbles. Lefty lay-in. Can score it with either hand. Chris Hood. I think his friends call him Mr. Hood. I like the finish. There's that ball reversal. Main Street drive and getting all the way to the hoop is Max Bender, the 6'2 sophomore. Grant Brown trying to bring Hood out to the perimeter. That's a back of the rim 3 miss. But I think Coach Roush likes it. Letting his players have some freedom from the perimeter. Obviously the game plan to bring Hood out, get good looks. They've gotten a ton of them here in the first quarter. Couple of subs is number 2. Now this fella didn't play in the first round. Elijah Brown, the 6'2 sophomore. Also checking in number 5, Cadrell Billingsley, 5'7 sophomore. So Harding and Lambert going to get a couple of breathers. Moore, this is number 12 with it, Avery Klein, 6'3 junior. Drives it against Jenkins, well defended, and here come the Panthers. 2:45 on the clock. Hesitation and blow by. Boy, play on, says the official. Jenkins hit the deck. His goggles were around his nose, which tells me there might have been contact, a steal, and then taking it the other way, rising up, there's the Panther fans, is Elijah Brown, the 6'2 athletic sophomore for Coach Roush. They definitely missed him. I don't think he was eligible to play. Might have been some practices needed for the sophomore. And now he's guarding number 44, Owen Van Gessel, the freshman who just checked in for East Noble. Brown gets the rebound. Jenkins hesitate. Lefty, big dribble, wave off the bucket, they say. As Jenkins so good at getting by the initial defender. Puts that lead dribble out, that big dribble out. Can go left or right. Another substitution in for the Panthers as Elijah Davis, 6' junior, checks in. 1:46 on the clock. Moore, boy, hit a big one Tuesday, comes right off of a screen on the inbound and hits another. Snider has hit 5 threes, 15 of their 17 points coming from behind the arc. Little 2-3 zone here. This might be a way to try to defend Chris Hood, number 52, the 6'9 junior's got 10 points, 10 of the 12 for East Noble. Moore takes that away from Van Gessel. Moore. Oh, rolled halfway around and then came off of the iron. Here's a 5-high set. They got Hood at the free throw line. Denial by the Panthers. Hood's now in the basket. He's been defended by Brown, the 6'2 sophomore, against the 6'9 junior. And a wide open triple. That's number 14, Braden Ball. Jenkins, Moore. Hand in his face. That three was long. And I think, a couple of steps there. Coach Eakins, boy, shuffling down the sidelines. Coach Eakins thought Hood was bumped. But the referee says no, and it'll be a Snider inbound. 27 seconds. Let's see if they try to attack right away or maybe pull it out for one shot. There's a launch, short. And they're going to get Brown over the back on the reach. Boy, I think a quick shot there. Now East Noble with 20 seconds. You got to think they're going to hold it for one. Second team foul against the Panthers, and this is Foster on the bounce. Ball reversal. You got to think they're going to look at Hood. He's posting. They got lob. Boy, they wanted to get the triple. 5 seconds and a steal. Moore. And 2 points the other way. They wanted the triple, I think. I tell you what, let's take another look at that last scenario there. They got Hood on the lob if they wanted. Instead, you're going to catch, I think they're running a shooter off of 2 screens. Well defended and then kicked up ahead to Moore for the lay-in. And there's your 4-point lead. Fans, we'll pause it here. Be right back at SummitCitySports.com. Welcome back to live action. It'll be a Snider inbound. They did get the last bucket of that first half after a steal on this end. Snider quickly can take things the other way. There's a dive out of bounds pass. Boy, by design was that 3-point look, and I like that from the Panthers. You get the layup to end the first quarter. Let's start with a 3. Quick 5-point swing. Just couldn't get the triple to go in the corner. Hood almost with another offensive rebound. Instead, it's Lambert. Jenkins. These Panthers can all shoot it, dribble it, share it. Hood just sort of stood his ground there as Jade Moore, I think it was Jade Moore spinning. Not oftentimes in high school basketball do you spin and there's a 6'9 defender in your way, but that time there was for Jade Moore. This is number 12 with it. Avery Klein, number 44. That's Van Gessel trying to find Ball cutting. They do. Couldn't get it, but guess who on the backside? Chris Hood has got 12 of the East Noble 17. Lambert, shot fake. Brown, 5 wide offense for the Panthers against this 2-3 East Noble zone. And last touch, they say, by Snider at the 6:27 mark. Couple of substitutions in as Elijah Brown returns for the Panthers. Also checking back in is number 14 for the Knights, Braden Ball. Apologize on that finish last time. That was the sophomore Max Bender, number 42, who scored the last bucket for East Noble. Actually, who shot that? It was Hood on the bucket. Brown, he's already got one dunk. Acrobatically lays that one in with one hand. Oh, to be young and athletic. And a foul before the bucket. Coach Roush not thrilled with the help side defense. .550 remaining and an inbound. That's just the third team foul against Snider. And so an inbound here. Cross screen, Brown defending Hood now. And Snider's really tried to front him. They've also tried to make perimeter passes difficult, like that one stole by Billingsley. Jenkins, quick three. Brown almost got the Snider fans to erupt with that tip finish. I thought he was rising up to dunk. Watch out, he's just a sophomore. Foster now defended by Billingsley. Jenkins, boy, read that cut on the handoff, and he takes it the other way for the lay-in. Good aware defense by number 1 in white. That time Brown trying to do the same. He's going to get called for his second foul, and quickly Jade Moore hops off the bench for Coach Roush. Also back into the game, Tyler Harding. Remember, he hit 3 threes in the first quarter, did Tyler Harding. The first 4 minutes of the game, actually. He leads all scorers for the Panthers with 9. Chris Hood with 12 points, your leading scorer in the game. And a kick ball, they say. 5:15 remaining in this second quarter. Again, semifinal action to see who plays in the championship tomorrow night. That'll be a 7:30 p.m. tip. We'll be here to stream that one to you. Lob entry to Hood. And East Noble, boy, patient on the pass, and Hood knows when to look for it. If it's going to go to the wing, he looks for it. If it goes to the top, he's sealing at the right time. And we did see a lot of 2-3 zone out of Snider against DeKalb in their Tuesday victory. Again, no real one inside presence, a lot of consistent height. And then called for steps. Boy, Jenkins, I think, was going to have himself another theft, but called for steps was Avery Klein at the 4:31 mark. Hood does get a breather for the Knights. And East Noble now going to come out in a 2-3 zone. They've been playing some 2-3 zone. Let's see if Snider tries to get some movement, maybe a post-entry pass on a cut. Jenkins going to lost a 23-footer. Why shoot, you know what, why shoot twos when you can hit threes? Panthers have hit at least 6 of them. First of the game for Carson Jenkins. Saved by Foster. Foster going to launch a corner 3, and he gets all 3 of them. Keegan Foster, his first bucket of the contest, pulls his team back within 4 points. As the Panthers now go 4 with Jade Moore in the middle. Couple of substitutions here as Hood returns for the Knights, as does Grant Brown for the Panthers. Also, Aiden Lambert back into the game for Snider. Diagonal screen, nobody bumped the cutter. Nice X's and O's there. Boy, the entire defense was sucked over onto the left side, and they just ran Max Bender off of a little diagonal screen. And Lambert drove it there. Hood was moving on to contact. And a whistle I think they're going to get Hood for. I think that's his first. And that's another thing you like by Snider. Maybe you want to see more of, especially here in the final 3:12 of this second quarter, is dribble it right at Hood. He cannot score if he's on the bench. That might be your best defense against the 6'9" Hood. He's got 14 of the 24 East Noble points. Let's see if they try to get it back to him on this possession. He's defended by the 6'4" Brown. Flex screen, and again, Bender. You like the action by the Knights. Keep going at it until they stop it. That might be the mindset of Coach Eakins right now, that twice now they've run Bender off. And the Panthers, again, they're good three-point shooters, kind of just settling here maybe. And Foster. Let's see if they do it again. Right now they got Hood in the basket area against Brown. And they find him. He's got great feet down there, never loses his balance. And a 6-0 run here by East Noble. Moore, Lambert. Jenkins drives it, steps through the help. Brown gets it, blocked. Ooh, let's see who they get here. And they're going to get the big fella Hood. That's his second. I think Coach Eakins, he's got somebody at the scores table. My guess is Hunter Klein is going to check in for Hood. That whistle could loom large here. 1:51 on the clock as Brown hits the first free throw. This is on the second, rebounded by Bender. Stolen on this end by Brown. Up ahead quickly. Jenkins so good in transition, and the Snider fans love it. That was pressure on Foster, and then as he tried to get it to Hunter Klein, watch it again. Brown going to quickly snap it up ahead. Snider can go end to end quickly as Jenkins weaved through a couple of Knight defenders. Got hit plus the bucket, give him the free throw, and back to a 2-point Snider lead. Denial, back cut, and a little bit of pressure. I think they're going to get Klein with steps. And so interesting here, they're going to put Hood back in on a defensive possession. I think if I'm Snider, I'm going to run some X's and O's and try to get Hood in a bad spot defensively. If we can get that third whistle on the big fella. Moore, though. Boy, he loves that spot. That's right where he hit that game-tying triple late in double overtime Tuesday night. Almost looked like a replay, although that pass was on time, on target. But Moore, he's now got 8 points. Another steal. Jenkins. Oh, couldn't get it to go, and I think they're going to get him on the reach. as he tried to keep it alive. So Avery Klein's going to walk 58.5 feet the other way and shoot one and the bonus. And Hood, they're going to sub him out, maybe second guessing it here. Yeah, I think they wanted him for offense at this end. That one's short, and here comes Tyler Harding. Jenkins in transition. The triples falling, 8 of them for the Panthers here in the first half. Jenkins now the leading Snider scorer with 11. 22 seconds. An 8-point lead, almost another steal. Here's the ninth. Well, that was halfway down. Give Avery Klein the rebound. Tip in. 10 seconds. Harding. Jenkins. Lambert. Moore from that exact same spot. He's lethal, I tell you. Snider's got shooters, and a lot of them. Watch him after the tip in, quickly going the other way, swinging around the deck, and Jade Moore loves the left wing. And the left wing loves Jade Moore. I kid you not. He's hit 2 from that exact same spot. And that's how the Panthers have a 9-point lead. An entertaining first half. We're going to pause it here at SummitCitySports.com for a brief word from our sponsors. And we'll be right back to show you some highlights from that first half and talk a little bit about what we expect to see in half number 2. Be right back here at SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Someday, you'll get your knee replaced. Someday, a new hip. Someday can be sooner than you think. At Parkview Ortho Hospital, we want to help you get moving again. So we offer a full range of options for joint pain, including outpatient joint replacements and personalized solutions. It's time to reclaim your life at Parkview Ortho Hospital, because someday is today. Learn more at parkview.com/ortho. Parkview, we believe in better.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Fans, welcome back to East Noble High School, your host for Sectional 5 in the 4A state tournament. You stare at the halftime score between the Panthers and the Knights. A run there at the end of the half. Couple of threes from Jade Moore, Carson Jenkins led to this 9-point lead. It was tight throughout. Tyler Harding really got the offense going early for the Panthers with 3 triples in the first quarter. And that has been, I think the Snider Panthers have actually attempted more 3-point shots than 2. They get their layups or their 2-point field goals for the most part in transition, steals and on the run. But the majority of their attempts have been from behind the arc, and they have been effective. Jade Moore's got 11 points. Tyler Harding's got 3 triples, 9 points. Carson Jenkins hit a couple. He's got 11. And so perimeter shooting for the Panthers, really getting things done. Let's go to some highlights in that first half action. Started here with, guess what, that 3-point shooting. This one's Tyler Harding. They're going to drive it. Jenkins give him the assist because Tyler Harding started the game out with the hot hand. And a different spot, same result for the Panthers. Catches that one on the perimeter pass. The Panthers really play 5 wide a lot on offense. And then really, for East Noble, I don't know if I got enough highlights of him in the basket area, but I should. He's got 16 points, does the 6'9" center for the Knights, Chris Hood. This time he actually put it on the deck. He has caught a ton in the basket area and simply been able to turn, pivot, and attack and score without dribbling. And then again, the Panthers really tried to pick up their defensive pressure, I think, to prevent Hood from getting catches because he was so efficient. Watch it this time. They're going to take it the other way, and Elijah Brown, boy, rose up with one hand and flushed it in transition. One of the few 2-point field goal attempts for Snider. even on the inbound. They're going to run Jade Moore out to 21 feet, and no rim necessary. He's hit 3 from behind the arc, has the senior. And then watch this one again, Snider in transition. Moore, this is his only 2-point field goal attempt, I think, of the game. Got that to go. And that's what Snider's really good at in transition. Here's the offensive rebound. Moore spinning, and Chris Hood helping his team on both ends. Again, he's got 16 points. Give him that block shot. And even when his team misses, there's the big fella to put it back in. They get a nice curl cut there. And then the big fella, he's good with both hands. He's got great feet. Does Hood. Doing a lot of positive things. And then they got some perimeter shooting as well. Watch it. This one on the drive, kick, catch, and shoot it. I believe that was number 42, Bender, on the catch and triple for the Knights. And we're about 45 seconds away here from inbound here. Got a little 1990s Chicago Bulls NBC music going here. Maybe it's NBC music, but it makes me think of the Chicago Bulls in the 90s beating my New York Knicks, and how my decade was fun yet miserable at the same time as the Knicks just kept losing. I'll stop talking about the Knicks and start talking about East Noble and Snider here. No real foul trouble for anybody, but something to keep an eye on is Chris Hood, the big fella, number 52 in yellow, as he did pick up his second foul late, and might be part of that, of the strategy for Snider offensively to attack number 52 and maybe get an early whistle against him. They're going to bring Bender up. He catches it right in the middle of the floor. And then there's a Hood. They got a lot of different action they use to get him access. And he starts off right where he left off. Catching, turning, scoring. Huge size advantage. He's got 5 inches on the tallest Panther defender. Going upstairs by design. The pass was there. Lambert just couldn't corral it with one hand. And now let's see, look, they got Hood on the ball screen. They dive him down the middle to down screen, and then he seals. They find him. He's got great hands. Couldn't get it to go, but again, this is not without design. Eakins, Coach Eakins, looking like an engineer here. We'll show you that action just to get him a look. Not a great free throw shooter, but watch it. They're going to run him off a ball screen. This is just makeup. Down screen, just to get a passer with an angle. Immediately snap your eyes, throw it. And Hood couldn't convert it. I'd like to get the shoe size of Chris Hood. Those are some big Nikes out there, and I love his footwork. He catches it, got soft hands, soft feet. Had a coach once tell me if he could give a basketball player any 2 skills, it'd be great hands and quickness. Hood's definitely got great hands. Solid on the ball screen. There it is again, that down screen seal, and going upstairs, that's more like it. And it's interesting. It'll be interesting, I think, to see what Snider defensively does. They do play a 2-3 zone. Could potentially pack it in there. Jenkins, 22-footer, and the threes keep falling for Snider. He leads the team in scoring with 14. Hood, the leading scorer in the game, he's got 20 now. Why stop going to it? It keeps working. That time Brown got low on the front. The help side's got to come, but even if it does, he's 6'9" is Hood. They throw it over the top again. Moore made it tough, and there's a whistle. Boy, Hood just playing hard, but made contact with the Snider rebounder. And, in the first half, 3 fouls is foul trouble. In the second half, coaches just don't think it is, and I agree. Leave him out there. 5:55 remaining in third quarter action. Jenkins on the bounce. This is Jade Moore, Harding, Lambert. They can all shoot at Brown. This is the first three we've seen from him. And it goes right into the hands of Avery Klein. That time a wing entry again just to get Hood a look. Help side came over in the form of Lambert. Hood misses another one. Looks up at the rafters like, how did I do that? But he hustled back, and look what I found. Hood. I'd go right back to it. There's no way he can miss 4 2-footers. Get him the basketball. Lob entry, and Brown. I think the lob entry was there. That pass just a little short, but give Brown credit. He was playing hard, deflected it into the East Noble cheerleaders. Shiny blue pom-poms over there. I don't know if we can get a zoom in on the poms, but that time the help came and tried to go for the steal. Give Hood 2 more points. He's got 22. Just the junior, number 52 for East Noble. Brown, 15-footer. Maybe more his range, and Coach Roush a timeout here, perhaps. Wants to talk about his defense. We'll be right back here at SummitCitySports.com. Just a 30-second timeout, so an East Noble inbound. And this is Foster on the bounce. They snap at middle, looking high-low. 3, that was deflected. So Foster, Bender, Braden Ball. This is Avery Klein. Quick passing by the Knights. Got a good look, but here comes Brown. It was a 4-on-1, but he lost it. One of the Panther players fell down. Jenkins going to lift a 26-footer. He was feeling it. Didn't think twice about that. Kind of the trailer in transition. And here come the Panthers again. They find Jenkins. I would too. Boy, he makes the 26-footer, misses that one. I got to show you that again. Watch this one. Harding going to get it. Find Jenkins, and that is deep. We're in Kendallville, but I think he might have been in DeKalb County when he lifted that one. Big triple for Jenkins. The biggest lead of the game, 11 for the Panthers. And a timeout here, full timeout, I believe, by East Noble. We'll pause it one more time. Be right back here at SummitCitySports.com.
Excited about the place that it put us, and the quarantine hit, and we knew we had guys that were going to work hard at home, but just the idea that we could get a lot of them together working hard at a location with people that know what they're doing was really beneficial. And I think, that training did a great job for those guys to kind of get the ball rolling for them, and they came back in the end of June, early July, and it's like they hadn't missed a beat. They were flexible, they were fast, and ready to lift and run and start playing football, so it was a huge benefit for us.
To gain an edge on your competition, it starts with a free one-on-one performance assessment. Call 260-266-4007. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We believe in sharing positive stories.
Welcome back to third quarter action. You see the time left, 3:33, and an East Noble timeout there. Coach Eakins wanted to talk about it. Snider got a little bit of momentum there, a little transition game. They come out in a 2-3 zone now. Brown in the middle of that as Hood kind of moving block to block. And a big triple. That one hit by number 14, Braden Ball. I think a couple of nights were maybe camped out in that lane. Harding trying to respond. Short. Brown tracks down the offensive rebound. A block by Hood. And you love the sportsmanship. Blocks it, helps him up. Second block shot of the game for Chris Hood. 2-3 zone for the Knights. Harding. Rebounded by Klein, and Foster now will initiate. 2-3 zone. Let's see how Coach Eakins moves the ball around to get it to Hood. I think if they pass three-dimensionally, they can find him. A little over-the-top type of look. Hood can put those arms up. A lot of times you see good passers just play it that way. If the balance isn't there, if the chest isn't there, you just kind of lob it in over the top of the defense. Snider really packed it in. And a steal by Moore. Jenkins, one bounce, and misses. Hustling back, the Knights get the defensive board. 2:05 on the clock. Hood going to come up and ball screen it. Foster. They overload the left side. Again, well defended. I thought the lob was there, but the pass a little short. Brown, that's the second time he's really fronted Hood well. But another miss by the Panthers. Klein, inside, outside. I think the Knights shooter's a little hesitant as I think they want to get Hood a touch. And so I think they're going to get Brown on the reach, and that's going to be his third personal. Just the second team foul against Snider here in the second half. Substitution in as number 4, Elijah Davis checks in. And Harding almost had the block, but the 6'3" Klein, they say Harding got a little bit of the wrist, so Klein will shoot 2 at the 1:14 mark here in quarter number 3. Two-three zone again for East Noble. Jade Moore. Boy, trying the right attack area. We know he loves the left wing. But just shooting it well tonight. He's got 4 triples as number 24, the senior, Jade Moore. A steal there for the Panthers. This is number 10, Karan Billingsley. He's the freshman. Harding. Quick ball movement. Panthers always with great spacing offensively. They checked it. Now they'll bring it back out, and patiently now with 15 seconds, try to get the last shot of the quarter. Billingsley. He takes a peek. 8 seconds. They love the flare screen action. Brown, though, going to be wide open at the top. He misses Hood. Klein going to launch, and that will be your quarter. So the Panthers, with a 9-point lead, East Noble going to try to cut into that in the final 8 minutes. We'll pause it one more time. Be right back here at SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Maybe you're a Homestead fan or Carroll, then you might stream, because that might be most of people that.
And $10, but if your whole family's at home, you're going to come here and pay $20. Fans, welcome back to East Noble High School as we get ready for the start of the final 8 minutes here in the second semifinal. And in 8 minutes, we will tell you who will advance to play Carroll in tomorrow night's championship. 7:30 p.m. We'll be here to stream that one for you. On the floor for the Panthers, this is the freshman Karan Billingsley, Grant Brown, Jade Moore. Number 4 falling, keeping his dribble, is Elijah Davis, and they're going to say he traveled as he got to his feet. And Carson Jenkins. For the Knights, it's Keegan Foster, Max Bender, Avery Klein, Chris Hood, and number 14, Braden Ball. 2-3 zone again for the Panthers. And a steal. Here's Jenkins. Going to share it with Billingsley, and he'll chin the rim and lay it in. Nice run. Feeling a little bit like Dr. Seuss. First bucket of the game for Billingsley. They get it to Klein. Ball fake. Got wide open. Boy, look what a ball fake will do for you. No, ball fake's kind of like duct tape. It almost hit that falling down. Love the sportsmanship there from Jade Moore helping him up. But a ball fake in basketball is kind of like duct tape. You need to get open for a pass, make a ball fake. Need to get open for a shot, make a ball fake. Need to handle pressure, make a ball fake. You need to scare the kid in the first row, make a ball fake at him. A little bit like duct tape, kind of does everything for you, and it often goes unnoticed. You know what's not going unnoticed? The work by East Noble Athletic Director Nick David. Out there with the towel, wiping up the perspiration on the deck. Safety first here at East Noble High School. 7:11 remaining here in quarter number 4. Hood trying to add to his game-high total, 22 points. He has not hit free throw yet. But you did hear me emphasize the yet. He makes that one and brings his team within 10. The Knights needing a stop here. Little pass, handoff, clear out, skip. That was by design. Love the flare. Love the result for Jade Moore. That was so nice, we're going to have to show it twice. Coach Roush has loved and used that flare screen to perfection. Used it effectively in last year's sectional championship. As Dylan Duff, boy, I remember that it was yesterday. Dylan Duff hitting some big triples last year in the sectional championship against Northrop. Moore. Oh, the finish! It's that barbecue sauce. Hot sauce. No, it's Jade Moore sauce, and I like it. You can put it on the wings. You can put it on the strips. Maybe dip your french fries in it. The Jade Moore sauce. He's doing it from deep, but also, and again, we're going to stay right here. Timeout by East Noble. Watch it here. This is, and again, I hope I'm talking. Watch this by design here. We missed that saucy finish from Moore. But watch this. Jenkins is going to bring it up on the bounce, and this is just to set up a flare screen. Watch Grant Brown. He's going to find the defender to screen. The pass from Jenkins, and I would throw it to Jade Moore, too, if he was on my team. He is shooting it efficiently tonight from behind the arc. And then because you got to close out, you got to respect his three-point ability. He put it on the deck baseline and then sauced up the wings. That was the East Noble defense. Could be teriyaki. Could be hot buffalo. Maybe a little garlic parmesan. No. It's Jade Moore sauce. Not available at your local B-Dubs, but available here at East Noble High School in the fourth quarter. Shout out to number 24 in white. Gives his team the biggest lead of the game, 15. And East Noble, Coach Eakins. He's not looking for a 15-point play. He knows it's going to be stops and scores. And again, 2-3 zone. It's been effective. They haven't gotten the looks for Hood that they were getting against that Snider man-to-man defense. In the first half, even in that third quarter, boy, East Noble really ran the heck out of their X's and O's to get Hood looks. Foster, they need it, and that was halfway down. They should give them a 1.5, which is illegal in IHSAA basketball. So Moore, I thought he was going to go back to the sauce. Klein, boy, operating there. He's patient. And I think they're going to get Jenkins on the bump. Five at 36 on the clock, and Klein going to step to the line. They say he was shooting. Substitution for the Panthers, Elijah Brown going to check in, and checking out Elijah Davis. And Foster able to hit both. Check that was Klein. Actually just hit the second of two. And so the Knights now needing a stop in that 2-3 zone. Moore, that's the guy you can't leave. They get him to miss, but Brown, that's a big offensive rebound. Give Jade Moore the points. But Elijah Brown, who just checked in, just made a play for the Panthers. You love the look they got with Moore as your three-point shooter. But that's one of those winning type of plays. You go just outwork, get an offensive rebound, and then a big bucket the other end, and a quick timeout there called by East Noble. So let's go to that highlight if we can. Watch this one. Moore got a great look. He's hit 5 tonight, and Elijah Brown just pursued that ball like it was gold. Beat Hood to the board and then fed Moore for the scoop. And this is a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here with it. But just a big possession now. The Knights were able to come quickly the other way. This is not that shot, but a shot earlier. As they got it inside, took it outside. I believe that was Braden Ball hitting that triple. Number 14, the 6'2 senior. And then hit another one in the corner there. Coach Eakins stopped the clock at 4:57, and let's see if they switch up their defense here. Looks like man-to-man now for the Knights. Actually, a little half-court diamond in one action. Trapping in the corners. Billingsley, check that. That was, yes, Billingsley stepping through. Well done. Jenkins, Klein almost had a tip from behind. Snider patient with it. 5 wide. They go upstairs, and that is how you go upstairs. Holiday to Brown. You don't see better finishes than that. You can go to an antique store and find all sorts of stains and finishes, but that might, and here he goes again. Oh, Brown, give it to him again, young fella. The Snider fans who did not know how to cheer Tuesday can't help. And a timeout, East Noble. We're staying right here. Without a doubt, the gem of the night. Watch it against the East Noble trap. Brown going to cut the baseline. Holiday, put it up, throw it down with the one hand. Are you serious? And then, this is called an encore, folks. Watch the steal. Brown going to anticipate, and then one hand necessary. They always teach you to drive at 10 and 2, but Elijah Brown just out there with one hand, coasting, elevating, flushing, treating the ball like a dead goldfish, flushing it. The sophomore, he's got 3 dunks on the night. Watch out. 3:54 remaining. No Slim Jim necessary. Elijah Brown is all the excitement you need. And an inbound for the Knights. And they got Hood if they look up top. Brown has been a very good Hood defender. That 3 short, and the Panthers again are running in transition. Jenkins hesitates, gets his own board. .337 remaining. And I think they're going to get a 5-second violation. Yes, they are. So the Knights will take it the other way. There's the overload. There's Hood. Again, they have done that so well tonight. Get it to the 6'9" junior with an advantage. Moore. Jenkins. You got to defend him from there because he's hit one from there. And then throws that away. There's the lob again. They might have been looking for Bender there. They had a couple options as Hood was posting. Hood's got 25 points. And they try to throw it to Klein. Jenkins gets it. And he'll lay it in. He's got 19. Moore's got 21. Leading scorer for the Panthers. Klein gets the defender to go up. Boy, he's patient in there. I think he can continue to be aggressive. The junior uses the ball fake well, and I think Hood draws so much defensive attention that Klein can really be aggressive as a scorer in there. And a timeout, full timeout variety. We'll be right back here after a brief word from our sponsors here at SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community.
Welcome back to fourth quarter action. You see the score, Snider 65, East Noble 50, 2:40 on the game clock here in semifinal number 2. It was a 9-point halftime lead. And East Noble now really changing up the defense to try to stay in this. And another turnover as Brown was cutting. Harding tried to find him again. Those two hooked up for the lob and dunk earlier. That brought the fans to their feet. But that time a turnover here. Little overload on the right side, deflected. That stayed in bounds. I think, and I tell you what, I think it hit the official and bounced back in, but the official had a foot on the out-of-bounds line. The official is in play if he's in play, but he had his foot on the out-of-bounds line. Coach Roush wishing that the official could stay in bounds. Jenkins, boy, read that very well. His Lexile in basketball extremely high, number 1 for Snider. Read that pass, anticipated it, and that wingspan. We talked about Jalen Jackson's wingspan in game 1. Carson Jenkins. Similar. Surprised he couldn't save that. Got a hand on it. And 1:46 now on the clock. Couple of substitutions. Well, just one as Davis going to check back in. Jade Moore gets a well-deserved round of applause. The senior finishes with 20. I believe he's going to finish. 1:44 remaining, but with 21 points, I believe 6 triples on the night for Jade Moore, including that saucy finish. .130 remaining. Here's Davis going upstairs to Brown. Finishes against the interior night defenders. And again, if you're East Noble, you got to be thrilled. A young group, Braden Ball, the lone senior on the roster. Braden Ball, number 14. There's an inside-out look. Hood battling, gets it. There's Ball, the senior. And then Davis, Brown, and here comes Ball. And a lay in there by Hood. That's his 27th point. And then a 30-second timeout, I believe, called by East Noble. This might simply be to maybe talk to his group with 41 seconds one last time. .7 seconds, and Snider going to advance to the sectional championship tomorrow night. Again, we'll be here for that one. 7:30 p.m. tip, IHS AA TV, or obviously here at SummitCitySports.com. And Davis going to launch a corner three. That one off. Brown, another offensive board. He has been productive. Reminder, he did not play in the Tuesday first round contest. Their triple overtime victory against DeKalb, and then a mass substitution here just to get his players some recognition. Maybe get your youngsters some sectional experience, just be able to step on the floor. And again, you remember the days you first got in sectional play. Boy, tough finish there by number 44, Van Gessel, just a freshman. And I believe the Panthers going to bounce this out as Davis Harding, and that'll be it. The Panthers and the Chargers tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. That'll be our sectional championship. Congratulations to the Panthers as they have earned the right to play in that championship tomorrow night. Again, we remind you they will play the Carroll Chargers, so the two SAC opponents. They know each other well, and it should be a fun one. The two teams match up across the board extremely well. And the way Snider's shooting it, the way Carroll's playing it, the way they're shooting it, it should be a fun one. I'm excited about it, excited to call it and see who advances. Tomorrow night, you're going to have to join us for that one. Before we break, as always, we want to recognize our Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. And again, for Snider, you got a lot to choose from. But we're going to go with the senior. Congratulations to Jade Moore. Watch one of his 6 triples on the night off of the nice execution. Actually, that was the one he missed, but watch him stick with it and lay it in. I can't believe I showed you a Jade Moore miss. I refuse to let that be the Jade Moore shot you watch tonight as the extra, because he hit so many of them. I can certainly, and I mean certainly, find you one that he made, and it took me 7.5 seconds because he made so many. Watch it. He's going to push it, run to the left wing. He and the left wing are BFFs. They get along well. And nylon for the senior Moore. 3 of his game-high 21. Congratulations, Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. And for the team, as they advance to the sectional championship tomorrow. For Lindley Kistler, our videographer extraordinaire, I'm Andrew Wiss. We'll bring you championship action tomorrow here on SummitCitySports.com.
Sure, we have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Did you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.